What's up, guys? It's Gav here from dartsplanet.tv, and I'm back to give you my predictions for night 14 at the Premier League of Darts. I'm absolutely loving the fantasy darts. We're going to look at the leaderboards at the end and see how everybody's getting on. But before we go any further, let's check out what happened in night 13. The opening match of the night see Luke Littler beat Gerwyn Price 6-3. Nathan Aspinall's absolutely insane, beating Luke Humphries 6-2. Michael Van Gerwen beat Peter Wright 6-3. And Rob Cross got a great win against Michael Smith 6-4. The first semi-final was a tasty one between Luke Littler and Nathan Aspinall. I thought the Asp might get over the line in this one, especially with the way he was playing. Luke Littler seems to be his bogeyman at the minute. Littler did get the job done and win 6-5. And in the next match, Rob Cross did a job on MVG, who was desperately looking for points, and got the win 6-2. Unfortunately, Rob Cross didn't have enough in the final. Luke Littler got his third night win. Absolutely incredible. Still can't believe he's only 17. The pressure and what he's doing. And he smashed Rob Cross in this one 6-2. Let's have a quick look at the table after night 13. As you can see, Luke Littler's leading away on 31 points. Humphries on 26. The Aspinall's on 25. MVG on 24. Michael Smith is back on 20. Rob Cross on 14. Gerwyn Price on 12. And Peter Wright on 4. All to play for that fourth spot. I think Littler, Humphries and Aspinall are all going to be there. I think it's going to be between Smith and MVG for that fourth spot, in all honesty. And they've both got tasty matches in the opening game this week. Talking of the fixtures, let's have a look at how night 14 lines up. First up, we've got Peter Wright taking on Michael Smith. Luke Littler against Nathan Aspinall. MVG against Rob Cross. And Gerwyn Price is up against Luke Humphries. The opening match of the night see Wright taking on Smith. As I said at the start, this is a must win for Michael Smith. He must get through this one and get some points on the board. I think that he will do. The head-to-head suggests that he probably won't, because it's 29-15 to Peter Wright. So Wright normally gets the better, but Wright is nowhere near the player that he used to be a year or two ago. I think this is a good match for Bully Boy this week, and I'm going for him to win this opener 6-4. Up next, we've got that tasty rematch from last week's semi-final between Luke Littler and Aspinall. Now, this could go either way, but as I said a little while ago, I think that at the moment, Luke Littler seems to be the Asps bogeyman. It's 5-1 in the head-to-head, and I think it could go either way, but I'm just going to go with Luke Littler again, and he'll probably wind the crowd up if he needs to and get the job done 6-5. Third match of the evening, we see MVG taking on Rob Cross. Again, this is a must-win, I think, for MVG, because I think that Smith is going to beat Peter Wright and get some points on the board. Cross did get to the final last week. He has got it in him to do it, but the head-to-head suggests that MVG normally get the better of Rob Cross with 27-9 in his favour, and I think it's going to be 28-9 in MVG's favour after this one, because I'm going for him to beat Cross 6-4. Final match of the night see Gerwyn Price, and he's up against Luke Humphries. This is a good match, I think, for Humphries right now. Price hasn't had the best Premier League. I think Humphries is going to have too much. Head-to-head in this one is actually 9-7 to Price, but like I said, Humphries is just going to get some points on the board. He's going to win this one, I think, 6-4. Quick recap of my predictions for night 14. I'm going for Michael Smith to beat Peter Wright 6-4. I'm going for Littler to just beat Asp 6-5. I'm going for MVG to beat Rob Cross 6-4. And I'm going for Luke Humphries to beat Gerwyn Price 6-4. As I always say every single week, the Fantasy Darts is only the 4 opening games because there's not time to get it out there, and it's how it's been since the start. But I always say who I think is going to be in the semi-finals and final and win the night. So this, if my predictions are right, which they won't be, the first semi-finals would be Michael Smith against Luke Littler, and I'm going to go for Littler to win that one 6-4, and it would be MVG against Luke Humphries, and I think that Luke Humphries is going to stamp his authority this week, and he's going to beat MVG 6-4. This, of course, would make the final the two Lukes. Both winning 3 nights each so far. Could go either way, but something tell me that Littler's on the rampage at the moment. Devastating, winning tournaments, don't care, loves winding the crowd up, loves all the attention. He's got no fear. He's just a kid, 17 years old, not a worry in the world. And he seems to always get the better of Humphries, other than once, I think, and I think he's going to win the night 6-5. There you have it. They're my predictions. They're probably going to be totally wrong and way off, and you can see that by how poorly I'm doing in the fantasy darts. So let's head over and have a look at the table. As always, for all of you that have played it, I hope that you've been enjoying it. We're now going to have a look at the leaderboard and see who leads the way with just a few weeks left. Molly2306 is back at the top on 139 points. The Dragon Warrior is on 135. Shazza 5422 is joint on 120 with Listen Al Galeb. Now, all the way down here, I am in 41st position. Had an absolute disaster. I've done 52 predictions. As you can see, my son Connor is on 88. He's not been putting his predictions in the last few weeks. He's only done 40. He's done 12 predictions less, and he is still joint on points with me. So it shows just how poorly I have been. If you're not playing, head across to the app or website, click on the fantasy darts, and you can join in and take part. That's everything for me from this week. For those of you that are watching the darts, enjoy it. A massive thank you for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and hit the like button. It really does help. If you're not playing the fantasy darts, as always, leave your predictions below so I can have a look and see how you're all getting on. As always, keep smiling, look after each other, enjoy the darts, and I'll be back for night 15 predictions next week. Take care, guys. Bye.